bet that Robin will probably show up on the DCEU someday. Now, I have no confirmation. No one said anything. It's just, a thought I have, a feeling. We've seen rumors that Robin's going to show up in one of these Matt Reeves Batman movies. If not the first one, maybe a sequel or something. There are rumors about who would play Robin. But I'm curious, when Robin, and I assume it would be Dick Grayson they would start with, shows up, how old will he be? Robin was famously the boy wonder, right? He was a child or an adolescent when he first debuted, and he grew up over the years into, an adult Robin, a teenage Robin, and then when he became 19 or 20 or something, he said, "I'm Nightwing," right, in the new Teen Titans comics. So I'm wondering, how old should he be and will he be when he shows up at the DCEU? There have been rumors, a lot of actors have been rumored to play Robin, like Timothée Chalamet. I think Timothée Chalamet is like in his 20s right now. I think. He could play younger, but, if they're starting with a Robin in his 20s, might he be a bit too old for them to really do some Robin stories? Like child Robin stories. Because I thought the whole point of Robin when he debuted was for Bruce Wayne, Batman, to have a child sidekick. And there are a lot of different types of stories you could have with a child or a little boy crime fighter who is a partner to an adult crime fighter. Either serious or comedic, right? But, these days, because people get really offended, they might, worry about, there are people in the public or journalists who might, complain about child endangerment or something. Even though, I think that wouldn't be that big of a deal because it's a fictional storyline. But you know how people are these days. So Warner Brothers may, want to age Robin up a bit to have him, Dick Grayson, to maybe be like a teenager or at least, a preteen. But depending on how old Dick Grayson is when he first shows up, that's going to, determine the kinds of storylines, right? The way you would write a child Robin will be different than if you wrote a teenage Robin. But I think that the younger they go with him, the longer they could keep that character. We'd be able to see Dick Grayson's evolution into Nightwing, into an older Robin. I think that there are a lot of possibilities if they were to go as young as they possibly can. And I hope they do. I hope they go as young as they can get away with. As young as they can go without people getting upset. Because I want to see Dick Grayson, Robin, start out as Robin and then, become older and more experienced and become Nightwing over a period of years. I think that's the best way to tell that kind of story. And then, seeing him age up, then they could cast, other younger Robins to be like Tim Drake, Damian Wayne. They could take their time, start with, the Dick Grayson Robin and, over the years, introduce more people. That also makes me think, how old will they make Barbara Gordon, a.k.a. Batgirl, right? If they cast someone like rumors about Karen Gillan or Daisy Ridley, I think they're too old to be Batgirl, right? Because they look about the same age as Robert Pattinson. I think they're about, 10 years younger than him, but they don't look that much younger, right? I mean, isn't the point of Batgirl supposed to be that she's not as old as Batman, a lot younger? So, I am curious when they start making movies about these Batman sidekicks, what their ages are going to be and what kinds of storylines they do with them. Because I think that they should start out as little kids or, at the oldest teenagers when we first see them. Otherwise, I think it'd be kind of weird. And they would miss out on a lot of storylines they could tell with teenage or preteen versions of these characters. But what do you think? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.